And tell me your mom and dad's names.
Mine and Daddy. Mommy and Daddy.
Actually,
This is my daddy.
it's Alex and Alissa.
Thank you.
There's a phrase that Victoria uses to talk about God, and I think it sums up this community very nicely. And she says, God of many names, who is also beyond all naming. And I think this phrase really sums up how this church can hold many different viewpoints of the same thing and find common ground for all those viewpoints. And it just felt like a really welcoming place, a place where we could be ourselves, a place where I could maintain my identity as a Jew, but still be a part of this community. I now consider myself Jewish and Unitarian Universalist, and that's allowed and that's okay, and I feel really good about that.
Yeah, I think the significance of not being a dogmatic place has always been, it's essential for me. And the fact that I'm here and enjoying it, given the background which I had, sort of like militantly against church, if you would, but to come here and feel very welcome, to find a place that I didn't think existed, and a group of people that I didn't imagine there were very many of. And in truth, there's perhaps not too many of them, but it's a beautiful place. It's filled with folks who are very open and yet engaged with the world in a way that doesn't make that openness something just simple, but rather complicated and demanding in its own way, and I appreciate that very much.
The very first time I was here, I was actually pretty scared and pretty hesitant because I was pretty early in my gender transition. I mean, it's a UU congregation. I knew it couldn't be that bad, but I just didn't know. And when I heard the welcome, come here and be yourself, and you don't have to pretend, I was up there in the back crying when I heard that, and it was so emotional to me that I thought, I think I want to come back next week. And I've just been coming back more and more. I find being here is well, I've been accepted. Not only. Oh boy, I'm really losing my words here. I'm not only tolerated by this congregation, but I've been fully accepted. I feel like I've been fully accepted here, and even celebrated from time to time. And who doesn't like that? It's a home for me. I like the fact that when a sermon or readings are given, it challenges me to question my own personal dogmas, my spiritual dogmas. And when I drive home and it's a long commute, I'm having to readjust what I believe. And I like that. It's growth to me.
I describe it as a place where everybody is welcome. And that is really true, not just a thing on the door. And that when you come here, you can find what it is that you need. And it's not told to you what you need. You can come in and together we can find out what that is. And it's a place where you can feel safe, you can feel accepted, you can feel welcomed, and you can find out where you need growth in that area. That's been really important to me. That I felt pretty welcoming before I came here, and I discovered that I needed work on that myself. And so I tell that to other people, that you might feel like you kind of have it figured out, or maybe you don't need a community like that, and maybe you do. And this is a community that's non-judgmental and will help you to find out who you are.
The amazing number of young families that come through our door every week, all the bright, smiling faces of the littles and the screaming and crying, oh, don't want to leave. It just is delightful to me, the energy, the life of the church. Yeah.
I think for me, it's similar because for me it's about the intergenerational engagement. So I've been seeing it kind of in that coming of age realm where there's coming of age mentors of all ages mentoring the youth. But then even just seeing it in the welcome teams, that's one of my big portfolios here too, is to really hold and strengthen the welcome team, the teams themselves, and being an age diverse group and having a welcome that might even match whoever's coming in, like they can see themselves reflected in the welcome teams, whether they're a young family with kids or in any age range above. So to see that kind of engagement and that spark that might not happen in other circles of life, that's been the joy for me.
When you found this church and started coming, what is it that kept you coming back?
You go.
No, you go.
Okay.
I'll embellish.
I think I found myself here. And this church has given me so much spirituality that I don't think I ever really had, or it went into my subconscious somewhere and just closed the door. And the people here are amazing. They're non-judgmental. They accept us for who we are. I keep coming back because I love Victoria's sermons and I love the people here. And I don't know how else to put it. The sermons are amazing. Victoria has opened doors in my brain that I didn't even know were closed.
I'm going to steal that line.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, I'm glad I let you go first. Yeah, all of that and the music, that's a huge one for me. But the ideas, some of the ideas and just the compassion. The first time I heard, I think it was Luke that I first heard say the come into this place. And then I've heard Victoria saying it so many times. And just that alone would be enough to keep me coming back. Just the whole welcoming congregation thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's the sermons, it's the people. I think it's especially the people. I've never been in such a group of loving people as this.
We have made so many friends here that we do things outside of church. And that's wonderful. It's expanded my life. So I keep coming back for more. I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it really has given us a community that we really needed.
When I came about 17 years ago for the first time. And yeah, I researched different religions. I, myself, an atheist, but my previous wife was a Christian and we
You were
wanted to find
married?
Yes.
Wow, this
Did
is
I
a
tell you that?
really awkward time to tell me
now
that.
we have it on video.
That's really good.
You know,
Maybe
the
we
two
can-
kids that
maybe we
show
can-
up half the time.
Oh,
That's
that
what
makes
came
so
from.
much more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. That's where that came from. So we'll probably have to talk about that some more, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we came here 17 years ago.
I couldn't resist.
It never fails, right?
It never fails.
It never fails. What? For the moment.
Okay, you can start over. Sorry.
Yes, I was.
I just wanted you to loosen up.
Yeah, that's right.